Welcome back. You're tuned to Patriot Podcast,
the podcast of Sandy Creek High School, where we talk about what's going on around the creek.
I'm Aaliyah.
And I'm Daniela. Big shout out to Luca for editing and making sure this episode sounds good, like always.
Today we're talking about something a lot of people see but don't really know about, band at the creek.
Like marching band, concert band, color guard, everything that goes into it.
And trust, there's way more behind it than just playing music.
So let's get into it.
So first, let's break down what band actually is here at Sandy Creek.
Band isn't just one thing. There's concert band, which is a class during the school day.
Yeah, that's where the students learn their instruments, practice reading music, work on technique, all that.
And then there are different sections like woodwinds, brass, and percussion.
And everyone's part matters, like the sound only works if everybody is doing their part together.
The concert band is more controlled and focused, but marching is more performance mode.
So marching band is what you see at football games and competition.
But to be in the marching band, you have to already be in the band class.
Color guard is different though. You don't need to be in band class to do that.
Marching band is music plus formation and movement. Like you are literally performing and telling a story on the field.
And they practice a lot. After school, sometimes before school, summer band camps, all that.
So we talked to someone from the marching band to hear from their side.
We're here with Shane from Marching Band.
Have you ever wondered why football games have such a lively energy? Well, part of that may just be the Sandy Creek Marching Patriots. Every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, these musical athletes endure the summer heat and rehearse their show.
I think the program has been going pretty well so far. We've had to fight the weather a lot, whether it's heat or lightning, but the kids have been very motivated to get the work done, so we've been going as best as we can.
And once game day arrives on Friday, the band fills up the stands to hype up the crowd. And then the band exits the stands to prepare to perform their show. And once they're warmed up, it's finally time to take the field.
Your Sandy Creek Marching Patriots!
I'm on the field playing music with my friends. I really just feel happy that I get to do something people I really care about.
The feeling I get while conducting, well, at first it started off as nervousness, but the more I do it and the longer it goes on, it becomes confidence, and it's kind of fun to me.
My favorite thing about the marching season, probably has to be watching the kids realize their success, whether it's on a Friday night or at a competition after rehearsal. I enjoy seeing them enjoy themselves and being proud of themselves for what they've been doing.
Make some noise for your Sandy Creek Marching Patriots!
Now, we have to talk about the competitions because that was a really big deal.
Yep, the band earned superior ratings at the Sound of the County Invitational.
And our color guard placed third overall.
Also, the drum major placed third in our division too.
Which is really cool.
Exactly. Shout out to the band instructors for leading everything behind the scenes.
And major shout out to everyone in the band and color guard. That was all well earned. Let's talk about color guard because a lot of people see the flags and movement but don't really know what it is.
Color guard is like the visual side of marching band. They help tell the story with the choreography, flags, rifles, and uniforms. All that ties the show together. Now just for us for a second, I want to know how you feel about the band. You know, halftime shows are honestly one of the best parts of Friday games.
I think the same way. I'll be watching the game and as soon as the band comes out, everyone kind of just tunes in.
Especially when the drum line starts, it's like instant hype. The student section could be half asleep and then boom, everyone's awake.
And the color guard doing the flags and moves just makes it all seem like an actual show. The whole thing isn't just music, it's a performance.
And I like that every year the halftime show has a theme. Like it's not a random idea, there's a story with it.
Yeah, it's something you can tell they work on. People see the show, but don't see the hours behind it.
And then when concert band season starts, the vibe shifts completely. Instead of being hype, it's more calm, pretty, and focused.
And you can actually hear how talented they are because there's no distractions, no stadium noise, just them.
Band really adds personality to the school. Like the games would not hit the same without them.
Exactly. They're part of the sound of Sandy Creek. Before we wrap up, let's talk about what's happened and coming up in November so you guys can know what's going on.
First, we had Digital Learning Day on November 4th because of voting. So if you were confused on why we were at home, that's why.
And seniors, November 6th. You already know it was Senior Skip Day.
Yeah, as a senior myself, it was really fun to participate.
And we also had the Veterans Day Assembly on November 11th. We made sure to show respect and be on our best behavior. That day is always serious.
And then the best break of fall semester, Thanksgiving break, November 24th through the 28th. The whole week, sleep, food, and no homework. We really need this.
And basketball season has officially started. So start showing out at the games. The same energy you guys brought to the football, don't switch up.
And like always, check the weekly school newsletter. There's always recognition, club updates, and little things you might miss out on.
Yep, and if something is going to happen at the creek, it's in there first.
Alright, that's all for today's episode of the Patriot Podcast. And shout out to the whole band, from the field to the classroom. We recognize the hard work you put in.
We'll see you next episode.
I'm Aaliyah.
And I'm Daniela.
Also, don't forget, once a Patriot, always a Patriot.